own space, not because I hate America. I love my country. But like the American Indians, we've been brutalized. We need a place where our kids can have options besides jail, drug dealing, or, being called super predators. Or not being left behind to be left in fires to die deliberately, man. No, no, no. That's enough. That's enough. Y'all don't want us here. Just make a settlement with us real reasonable and we'll go. We don't want no beef with y'all. Y'all kill us all the time. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. And have the nerve to talk about, oh, I'm glad we're not black. And my ancestors is white. Your ancestors brutalized people all over the globe, dragged us here in chains, and you're proud of that. And that they sabotage us again and again. Tell me, I would love to see any white person say that. Let me tell you about your ancestor, who, on his way to being 100 years old, about to die and go meet his maker and have to deal with, confess and deal with, God and his sins like everybody else, confessed that he regularly, him and other people like him, white, left people like me, black, in fires to die deliberately. He said he did it again and again. He probably didn't even know how many he did it to, quite honestly. And he was racked with guilt. Now he's about to die. Now he's about to die. But when he was doing it, it was all good. Now you got to go answer for it. Now it's bad. Don't worry about it. You'll never have to again. We'll have our own firefighters, our own space, our own everything, just like the American Indians. We'll leave you alone. We don't want to be brutalized like this, man. Have you ever heard of a black firefighter confessing, hey, I left white people behind to die? Nah, man. Yo, evil from the beginning. Y'all been gaslighting from the beginning. You never expected us to be this intelligent and didn't want us to be. The only thing you didn't want was make sure they stay uneducated, them niggas. Y'all value education for everybody else. Even the uneducated migrants, y'all trying hard. But they don't want to read, they don't want to learn the language. So, of course, it's always going to be an uphill battle. If you're not reading, if you're busy partying, doing crimes, not all. Some of them are great people. I feel sorry for them because the rest are fucking it up. I've met some illegal migrants that changed my mind somewhat about illegal immigration. Not that I don't think it should stop, but that I understand that there are people who really need help, Like Dulce, I love Dulce. I know she's illegal. She don't speak a lick of English. I love her. She loved me too. She's like a grandma. I'm going to miss her so much. Every time I see her, she give me hugs, kisses, and I give it to her. But I'm a bad person, right? That old Dominican lady loved me. Or Papa upstairs with no legs and his family. They love me, man. And I love them too, Not because I want to try to look good. I've been doing things for Papa for years before I ever told y'all. Papa will tell you that. For years, As soon as I heard, even before he lost his leg, I used to go up there, neighbor to neighbor. But after that, when he lost it, I was right there, like family. I understand. But no. Y'all lawless. And we've been and then they say we're super predators. How you figure? When did that develop? Let's go through the timeline. Anybody want to talk about black people, white people, or any American history? And y'all country too. But let's start here. Let's go through the timeline. My people were brutalized, taught if you raise so much as a finger, if you try to learn to read, or get free, educate yourself, anything, you die. You better uplift white interests and white America and, white man, period. White woman, white family, white business, white everything. And be happy about it, nigga. That's right. And they were very unhappy we had to be free because then we were starting from a point where we've been doing all this hard work. We can get stuff done. They were lazy because they've been sitting back having the slaves. There's the resentment. Oh, look. They would be very resentful of black business owners, especially. Look up Seneca Village. That was Central Park. They made it Central Park now. It used to be a black community. Is it a black community now? Nope. And no, it's just we took it and then we forget about it. Oh, it didn't happen that way. It was only a few, this and that and this. Look in the history. Thank God for the internet, now I say. Because it would have been much harder to get all that information. That is at the fingertips if you look for it. If you acknowledge it. Some do. Thank you to the whites who do. You're not racist, and I'll stand up for you too. I understand some of y'all in the KKK and the white supremacists, just like I understand some of the gangbangers, black gangbangers. They do what they do because they feel they have to. But we can work out a peace. That's right. We don't have to be involved. We don't come to y'all communities bother y'all. KKK, white supremacists, y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all wanted the race war. We don't. We just want peace, safety from all of y'all and the foreign terrorists you're inviting in. Y'all work with them. Go. They said they were here forever, like Mexico. That's right. Where were they in World War One or World War Two when they didn't speak English? Some of them did. Were they over here fighting, advocating for the slaves or anything? No. Nope. As far as I know, they didn't work with the Confederacy or with the Union. They just sat back and said, well, if they come across the border, that's fine. We're used to sneaking across borders. If they sneak across our border, like we sneak across theirs, that's fine. We won't send them back. No, we don't want to work with them white folks. They never do. They work against them. No, we don't need to be involved in sabotaging cultures. Sabotage. With a black man, it stands between all of y'all. The whites say we're terrible, but want us to work for them for little or nothing. And brutalize at the same time. They very much enjoy brutalizing us. That's what I realized. That's part of their mentality that they still have. That's why the Fireman did that. That's the mentality they've passed on. Just like they passed on that mentality for our black men to stand by idly and do nothing. Well, we can snap out of that. We can have our own land, and our black people will take them there and help them heal. We'll welcome our gangbangers. They can be our security, keep us safe. Keep the peace. They can all work together. Yeah, and all our kids can be safe in our black community, and we'll make sure our kids don't come victimizing y'all, and y'all won't come victimizing us. Don't come looking for what are we doing. We're healing from all these years of humanitarian crisis and brutality against us, and being held behind, trying to help our people learn and catch up, because we're the only ones who were held back. Nobody else, just us, because we're the real competition. For them people from the uneducated companies, there ain't no competition. Countries, there ain't no competition for y'all. But if we're educated, we're such hard workers that you feel is a threat. Like, oh, they're gonna want payback, just like y'all would. Nah, we know y'all are brutal. That's your culture, white people, that you're so proud of. Tell me what else it is. Tell me what else it is. Besides making war on each other, enslaving each other, and say, you know what? That's wrong. We know it's wrong. We can't do that. But the blacks and the brown, they're not educated. We can go do it, then let's see if they'll do it. Take them rum, guns, trade, butter them up first with religion, show them a God, erase everything they got, and then we'll ease on in. The religion will send the missionaries, and then after that, slave, obey your slave master, turn the other cheek, all that, and then here we come with the brutality, and we'll brutalize them. Let's see if they'll take the rum, guns, and trade. Oh, great, and we'll give them mirrors. They want mirrors for their people. Y'all were doomed in Africa after that. You didn't know? Because you're not educated. You don't pay attention to your own history or ours. I do. I looked it all up. I'm waiting for all of y'all at the end point where black people will get reparations of land and a little bit of money. Man, we don't want to bankrupt the country. It's our country too. Go send the foreigners to fight your wars. And addict each other, flood the drugs to the Latino, to the Muslim, and to the white communities. We'll stay away. So none of y'all will say we're super predators and y'all need a hate crime bill from us while we've been attacked and brutalized for 300 years here. Miss me with the bullshit.